record. So tonight I'm gonna try some things that I invented, and I really hope that it's fun and different and a little bit off the beaten path, but still will propel the story a little forward. So if y'all can just roll with it, we'll see. This could be stupid or it could be totally awesome. Well, I might try, especially y'all are level 9 now, and so y'all are all fair game.
It'll all just be a fever dream.
It'll all be a fever dream.
I have one thing I want to do before it actually begins. But
Okay, we'll do recap, and then I'm gonna, before we jump into all this, I will let you see what you want to do. Recap. The party rallied to enact a heist of Professor Casimir von Morek's crypt, where they believed the legendary Deus Oro was kept. Did you add that to your... okay. Using a... Oh, also your bottle of sunlight is in your inventory.
Oh, good.
I created it.
Thank you.
Using a series of disguises and banking on Casimir's fondness for Ovi, they made their way inside. MacGruber and Ovi used an ingenious combination of silence and magical locks. They retrieved the vault key from the sleeping Casimir's body and subsequently locked him inside his own coffin.
Woo.
The party entered the vault,
Nightmare.
explored the various rooms, and ultimately found the crown of Silverquill. It was Ovi who made the sacrifice to retrieve the precious treasure. A combination kill and reincarnate spell allowed him to get the item, but at the cost of changing his genetic code from a Kalishtar to a wood elf.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ah.
Now, as a point of retcon, I forgot to do this. I don't believe it would have changed any of your decisions, but you all deserve to know because I forgot to put this in. While in Casimir's chamber, MacGruber, disguised as Aurora, and Ovi did encounter one surprise that I forgot to mention. Hovering over one of the candles in the room was a white-blue light, unlike the golden candlelight of the others. The light looked oddly similar to the white-blue light of the much larger snarl in the Hall of Oracles within the Biblioplex. You know from Delta's intel that there are multiple snarls. The majority of campus, including who knows how many people in leadership, believe that the one in the Biblioplex is the one anomaly in the universe. However, there is two more that you know of. One inhabits the pink skink in Witherbloom, and the other, a second, you've now found, is in Casimir's personal chambers. Okay? Which, I would like to point out, is probably why the silence spell and the arcane lock were so effective.
Ah, okay.
oh, that's right.
What are they called? Snares?
Snarls.
The amplify spells.
Did we cover our tracks?
Oh no! And not only that,
That's a problem.
he knows we did. He knows I did it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
this.
So,
I
what...
will say, they only think Aurora and most of the Tap Pack did it.
The famous part of the Tap Pack, right?
That's
so
true.
MacGruber was successfully in disguise the whole time, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, they just know we were there. Well,
I would say they know we stole it because stole it because the whole death and what's the word I'm looking for? Reincarnation.
reincarnation?
Right. That spell went off and it's missing, and now I'm walking around reincarnated. So
Yeah,
they know we did it.
Yeah, we weren't like...
But also, like, what are
But
they
they
going to do?
don't know
They're
what
not
you
obviously gonna...
reincarnated as. They may not recognize you. They could be searching for you.
Well, I
was
still
gonna
have...
say Obi's missing. It was
Right.
No, I'm going to class.
Yeah, Obi was there, but
You recognize
are
it.
you gonna assume like a new alias?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that a
Dan.
really bad experiment went wrong. That's going to be my official story.
So that was my big question is, are you going to tell people, or how are you going to explain this and convince people that you are in fact yourself? Because you have a concert or two probably scheduled.
Well, I think convincing my band and my fans
skills.
is,
My
I still
band and
have
my
all the
fans.
same performance, dexterity, like none of that has changed. So I feel like I can convince them I am who I am. And this is
It is.
Strixhaven. Weird things happen, right? Like I could tell them I was trying to make a musical potion, and things go out weird.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
I mean, obviously Casimir's going to know, but what's he going to do? I don't think we can get kicked out for this.
I didn't
Yeah, he's
harm
just
anyone.
the most powerful vampire.
Yeah, I think he hates me now. I think that bridge is officially burned, but
Well, you've had lots of chances.
that's true. It's true. It's okay. I think...
And at least now you know.
Yeah, I don't think it's like our last mortal enemy that we'll make.
I think you're right.
Why? Yeah.
Let's try not to get more intentionally, but we're probably going to get
Yeah,
some.
like trades, like one for one. Like get a friend, get an enemy.
Right.
Get a friend.
Time to get a friend, because
Yeah.
we just got an enemy.
Yeah.
So,
2 or 3.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
The weekend is quickly approaching. And so before the dream end, and I'm going to say you are swamped with schoolwork. As you're coming up, this is midterms.
I've been distracted lately. I need to get back to my...
And so, is there anything you would like to do before reaching the weekend's event at Prismari?
Yes. So, as I understand, you still don't have a cloak, correct?
No, Shelby gave me her cloak.
Oh, Shelby.
Or, sorry.
Delta.
Hattie.
No,
Hattie.
Hattie did. Okay.
Right? I'm okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
then I'm going to find
Can you buy a cloak? Okay.
I'm going to find Hattie at some point. Long rest. And
Yes, you can all long rest if you haven't done that since last session.
We're probably
at some point sit down and say, hey, so I died, and that was a brief but really uncomfortable thing. I don't want to keep doing that. So if something happens again, I'm out. I'm not coming back. So do you want this? And I'm going to slide the cloak over to you.
Wait, are you making yourself a DNR?
I was just texting you that. I was like, DNR, DNI.
100%.
But why?
It's, you did though. You experienced, like, it's a really unpleasant thing.
Yeah, I mean it's not good.
Yeah, so it's obviously going to happen to me again, and I would like the next time to be the last time, is what I'm
So
saying.
what if it's tomorrow?
Then, well,
I
that could
have
happen.
Revivify, so do we need this in a statement?
Yeah, we were really gonna need
You also
an
need
advanced
some
directive on this. Like, you don't want
Yes,
to
I
be
do need that.
revivified. You don't want to be wished back. What do you not want?
I definitely don't want...
You want us to tell your
CPR?
parents?
Let's...
The diamond pearl.
I'm going to say the
It
college has
says it
to
in
tell
the
my
spell.
parents.
It's not of value.
It would be best maybe to avoid my mom's grief, because she's... Actually, my dad's worse. Point is, yeah, no, it's fine. They're going to kill me anyway as
Is
soon
your
as
dad
they see me.
worse?
Oh, I definitely think so.
Right?
I
Daddy
think,
issues.
I think he's a lot more dramatic out of the two.
That's good to know.
Do you guys think we need to do like estate planning? Like, are we about to die? Get our ducks in a row?
I mean, I have my ducks in a row.
Yeah, it's like, why do you not? Why is this a question?
A normal like D&D event where we do estate planning. Like,
I mean,
Jimmy, was that part of the plan for the night?
We're way off the rails. I have no idea what's going on right now.
it's only...
I'm wondering if Seth has a backup character he would rather be playing.
No, please. If
He's
look,
his
if it's
previous
possible-
race, same size.
Actually, no.
Exactly.
It's true. He does know I have a backup character. Point is,
They've said that
If
for the
you have-
D&D movie where like you should have a cast of characters and then everybody else is played by the same actor.
Okay.
if it's possible to revive me, you're welcome to. It may not be possible, and that's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
I don't want a guaranteed thing. I'm kind of.
I'm
Well,
glad.
I'm not at peace with it yet, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you are.
Yeah, I'm glad you're. Yeah, that's
Oh,
kind of
I'm
heavy.
keeping us all alive. I'm still.
Can you show them
healer.
the picture of who you are now?
Oh,
You gotta be hot, because
guys,
wood
I-
elves
No.
only are hot.
no, like he is an absolute
If
tool.
Ovi
I found.
dies, consent to
Texted
take
me, he's
over
like, he
Shushu.
looks like a prick, and I
Wait,
think
what?
that works.
What did you say, Shelby?
If Ovi dies, can Seth take over Shushu?
Oh my god.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of just
He
like
does look like an epic tool.
yeah.
A,
Gotta update them.
a lady
text
killer.
it to the group.
He's a lady killer, but only because he doesn't care.
Yeah, well, I like to imagine Ovi like got a body that works, but like he just doesn't, and so he's trying to make the facial expressions work, but it's not.
You know, with that, Obi, I'm happy to revivify all I can.
Perfect.
I will need some money
Okay.
to buy some diamonds.
Yep.
MacGruber feels the implication.
So
I don't have any liquid assets now, but if you give me
Move
a
some things
week or
around.
two,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I could
yeah.
do
And
some
consider
concerts.
all of your possessions can be monetized in some way. So
Okay.
some of your magic items you could easily swap. Because I know y'all have way more magic items than you've ever used. So you think about that. Or some of the magic plants that you've got. Like, we can find ways to monetize the things you have
What?
since we're not really using money as much.
Yeah. What's
Couldn't Indigo just like steal
Show
some?
me a bank, baby.
sure. I just would like to have some in my back pocket in case.
like more than one?
Well, it costs one per spell.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Magic's expensive.
Well, this kind.
The life bringing back is expensive.
Yeah.
In this economy,
So we
am
have
I right?
morals.
In this economy.
Back in my day, a revivify spell was like
Dollar.
Just slap someone sideways.
diamond.
Costs 2 coppers and a free breakfast.
The magic gods are getting schmancy.
That's it. That's all. I
But
got.
yeah, I think we can.
Okay, that was your
assist you.
announcement? Okay.
Jimmy is really hoping that we can only afford one diamond so that we find ourselves in a real ethical dilemma and we have to weigh the pros and cons of saving one life over another.
Oh my
And
god,
we
I've
have
given
to
you all
weigh everyone's
Revivify cloaks and
against
all of you
practice.
wish spells. Like, if I eliminate one of you entirely, I had to work really hard for it.
Correct.
You're gonna
I
kill
just
us, like,
picture a
3
session
times.
where you just
how
like
would you
sit
die?
quietly and shake your head while
Well,
we,
Obi
like,
knows the matron of
read someone's
ravens,
lost
too,
will and
so-
testament.
And I can talk. By the way, this crown allows me to seek guidance and input from deities. So if we have questions for, I don't know, like this devil god Asmodeus or the Raven Queen to figure out why Silver Quill's being hunted or whatever. We have people we can
All
ask
right.
now.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I see why Jordy would want that then.
Yeah.
Fucking Jordy.
Garrett?
Annual cheers to that.
Yeah.
All right, anything else before we get to the weekend's fun events? All right, so on the day of the weekend, you wake up. It is a beautiful, crisp fall day. It's been cool for a couple weeks now, but the seasons are definitely beginning to change. And all of campus is beginning to head to Prismari. And as you'll remember, these school events are designed to be a showcase of the types of magic and the explorations that make each college unique. And so Quandrix, you'll remember, was the expo. It's all about innovation and experimental magics and creations and constructs. You remember Professor Contraption created his own child to the chagrin or amazement, depending on how you felt, because Quandrix is about the material and the imagination and the theory. Prismari is the college of the material, the horizons, and of imagination. And you've already been through a fair bit of plane jumping, but this has been something new, and people have been wondering even the students of Prismari campus wondering what this innovative new presentation is going to be. And as you all come on to campus, you notice that surrounding Conjurat Hall, spreading out for probably what feels like half a mile, almost like a big Woodstock-style event. There are blankets on the ground, feather mattresses, there's hammocks hanging between trees, thousands of them all around the area, and then one central kind of spherical platform. And standing there is the Dean Galages, the Kalishtar, Dean of Imagination of Prismari campus. And as everyone comes, you're directed by kind of the staff and faculty and students to just go find a place to make yourself comfortable. You see a number of your friends, a number of your frenemies, a number of your enemies. You see a number of the Auric that you've come to know. However, not all of them. Flint in particular, you do notice, has kind of made his way there, kind of paying attention to everything. So as you all find your way to have a series of lounge areas, and everyone seems to show up, all of a sudden a hush falls over the crowd as the dean stands up and gathers everyone's attention. And he puts his hands up and says, "Children of the day, of the morning, of the noon, of the afternoon, the twilight, and even that of the late night, welcome to Prismari campus. It is here that we will together explore the world of our shared imagination, the world of dreams." Faculty begin and staff begin to circulate, targeting specifically anyone of Elvish descent, pure Elvish descent, and Kalishtar. And they pass out, because you look like an elf, they hand you a potion bottle. And the dean begins to continue. Often our dreams are worlds of our own creation. Our minds help us process the world around us, our memories, our experiences, our hopes, and our fears. Some of us, unfortunately, are barred from the world of dreams, for the world of dreams is inhabited by the quarry, some of whom, like my fellow Kalishtar, are inhabited by benevolent quarry, who walk in symbiotic benevolence along with us. However, many in the dreaming dark are inhabited by more malevolent quarry, which is why many choose not to spend time in lucid dreaming, lest they begin to stumble into or become victims of the mischievous and manipulative and power-hungry quarry. But alas, today we have found a way for you all to share in this experience. Today you will embark on a dreamscape as a community. Together you will enter the world of dreams where your imaginations can take over. You can taste whatever you want to taste. You can fly. You can sleep. You can rest. You can reunite with loved ones. Anything that your imagination is able to conjure up, you can experience. Now, we have created a safe space within the world of dreams for you all to explore. It is a space, I cannot liken it to a fortress, for the world of dreams does not have walls in a conventional sense, nor ceilings, nor floors. But it does have boundaries, and we have placed this safe space within a fortress. And I urge all of you, do not leave this fortress.
Foreshadowing.
For outside of the walls, you risk being vulnerable to the quarry, who will make you great promises, for they have great power. I advise each of you to take advantage of this opportunity. Now, one of the luxuries of being in this shared state is that you might be able to partake and share in one another's dreams. May they be dreams, may they be nightmares. Now, you are only by the sheer nature of it, you will only be permitted into dreams of people with whom you have a kinship and a friendship and a relationship. There must be a connection. And I would like to say that it would be easy to know, but by and large, some of this will require interpretation, like all dreams. And I encourage each of you to remember, dreams are not truth. Dreams, however, are revealing of hopes and fears. It is our heart's way of trying to find that which we love and fear most. So beware as you interpret and understand what you see and gain the truth from it for what it truly is. Lorene, who is close enough to you, she didn't necessarily see you all sit down, shoots up her hand and yells over the crowd. And she says, Deagle Ages, is it true that the quarry in the Dreaming Dark can manifest real items in dreams that can be brought back to the land of the waking? And he turns around, his back was to her as he's kind of been circling, addressing everyone. And he smiles and he says, Child of the morning, the quarry are immensely powerful. However, no power comes without a cost.
Obi's forgetting that he's completely lost telepathy, is going to look over at Garrett and like give a really big nod, forgetting that no message went through, and then just kind of sit back and start relaxing.
I would like to look into your eyes. What's going on?
Oh, I just told him he should probably try to find,
Sirs? Mikas.
nope, the one that we were just dissing about. Sorry.
Aurora.
Jordy?
Jordy.
Oh.
You should probably find Jordy and see what his dream's like.
Okay.
He's got it.
I look to Garrett.
No, he's cool. He's definitely gonna do it.
Garrett, we make eye contact.
Yes. Well, hey,
Find
hey, what's up?
Jordy's dreams.
What about Jordy's dreams?
Find them. That's from Obi.
Okay, got it. Appreciate you.
So we're just supposed to all go unconscious together?
So the Dean continues.
Sorry.
Dean Talantis and Gallimaufry, her elemental pet, are going to be patrolling, and the Dean's professors and faculty are not joining in this. This is strictly a student-led participation.
chaperone.
They will guard your bodies and make sure that your safety is secured in the land of this reality. If you wish to leave the dream, you merely need to tell yourself to wake up. Okay.
Where's Astra?
She's there. She's kind of with the other deans. They're kind of spread out. I will say, since you asked, she's close enough to keep an eye on you all.
Professor Casimir is not here.
No, because it's sunlight.
Yeah.
And he is not out.
Good.
Which I think I probably fudged that at the Quandrix Expo.
Oh well. I'm sure he's got
He's a
some.
professor. He can wear like an umbrella hat.
We had to ask.
Yeah, those big old like
Sombrero.
Let's do that. Let's say he has a giant umbrella
And he just says, like,
That would be
with
very like,
dark glasses
that would
on.
be very pompous of him. But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got a little gold gargoyle head.
All right.
I'm doing
Any
it.
questions?
How?
Yes, several, but let's do this.
How many sex-related crimes typically occur at this thing every year?
This is the first one, so let's hope none. I have
Okay.
not prepared for that eventuality, so.
Two.
I
Just
feel
soft, sexy bodies just out and about.
Don't you have to have like consent for them to be in your dream with you?
That's true, you do. Oh.
By participating, you open up. Now, your most heavily guarded secrets won't necessarily go out, but your hopes and fears will contribute to the
Didn't he
dreamscape.
just ask us about that a couple weeks ago, guys?
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He did. He did.
Do Inception rules apply? Can you go dreams within a dream and convince someone that they're no longer evil?
I've not prepared for that. As a matter of fact, my
Get
original
ready,
idea was
Jimmy.
way too complicated, so I've grossly simplified it to try and make it more fun.
Okay.
Didn't you say only people you're allies with would be in our dreams?
People you have a relationship with.
Good or bad?
I would like to cast invisibility on myself before
Going to sleep?
Yeah, before a flaccid body.
Okay.
Are the people in our dreams the actual people, or are they dream versions of them?
The dream. Yeah,
They're your dreams.
Dreams.
Okay, right. But you're saying like we can enter other people's dreams?
Mm-hmm.
So how do they know if I'm actually me or...
Dreams are not
Go
truth.
up to their refill tower to figure out what the
Okay.
Is this like a chat room situation?
after the event.
Let's get in and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Roy.
Okay.
Again,
Let's do
there's
it.
a lot of mechanics here that are great questions.
Okay.
We'll see. So,
I'll just
as
wake
you
up
take your
immediately.
potion, and as the rest of you go invisible, the Dean Galages crosses his legs and levitates, kind of like a swami or whatever they call it, and begins to chant. And you see these beautiful wisps of light kind of come off of his body, fingers, and begin to kind of trail out. And it's not a harsh magic, it's not demanding magic, but it does make all of you immediately drowsy if you choose to allow it. It's a very consensual sleep spell, we'll put it that way. But one by one, you all close your eyes and drift. And as the world goes hazy and then dark, all of a sudden you open your eyes and you are in the most beautiful space. It is Willy Wonka meets Wonderland. It's grassy hills, but somehow tables filled with decadent foods. All of a sudden you see some older students immediately that shouldn't have the ability start to fly off into the air. Some people start changing their body types to be more muscular or to be more beautiful or to be skinnier or to be younger or to be older. What would you like to do and explore in this dream space?
Shut up.
I can
Garrett's immediately going to be super tall.
Okay.
like
Super
too
tall,
tall, like
like-
9 feet tall.
Yeah, and his version of tall is like 5'9".
Perfect.
I would like a humanoid, like personality personified version of Piper
Okay.
to appear
Mm-hmm.
and be like more articulate and sentient than my homunculus servant can be.
Okay.
Aw.
Obi's definitely.
What kind of personality do you want him to have?
I think she's like very nice, but like since this is all a rush, she's like very explorative, like very curious, not like Tinkerbell, but kind of very similar. And you're just like, oh, what's all this?
Huh. A curious Siri.
Yeah.
You see her kind of in a more human style body, just kind of running down. You see as she reaches down, like flowers grow to meet her hands, and she kind of sniffs, and for the first time she's, because she's a manifestation of your
Yeah.
imagination, like taking in very simple beauties and discoveries in this very childlike wonder state.
Yeah, I'm just,
Obi's gonna like take off. He's looking like his actual Kalish.
You are looking back. Yeah, I was just going to say that.
But does this like run and jump in the air and then just like doesn't get enough momentum to get a good flight and slowly like just nose plant back into the ground again. Whoa, that was amazing!
Do you normally fly?
No, but like people are, I've never dreamed before. This is fantastic. You guys just do this every night?
Whoa. You've never dreamed before?
No, my people don't dream. This is trade off for
That's why they
telepathy.
took a potion.
Yeah, I've never dreamed before.
Oh,
this
they're
is so
usually
cool.
not this good. This is good.
Really?
Oh, God.
What kind of landscape are you envisioning around you? Or what do
We're
you
all
see?
together.
You're all together.
Okay.
And it's for some reason it's like it's not crowded, but there's other people there. Some people you know, some people you don't, but it's like you have plenty of space.
I'm honestly...
And if you want them closer, they are. If you don't, they're
That's like
farther
the boat
away.
nearby.
I'm visualizing like Wonka energy, like naturey, but also like surreal. Like the plants are alive, but also that feels appropriate.
Yeah, big body of water.
Yeah, like,
Beautiful, clear.
yep. Very calm.
As you turn around, as imagining that, all of a sudden, there's an ocean. It's always been there. It was here when you got here, for sure, wasn't it?
That is how dreams happen.
Right? Nice sandy beach.
Probably.
You
No,
know,
no sand though. It doesn't get on you.
no, it doesn't get on
It's
you.
a kinetics.
You know? But the sound of waves is there. It's like there's a sunset and a sunrise happening at the same time.
The golden hour, just permanently.
Permanently golden hour.
Yes.
Whoa.
Pina colada.
Oh,
and an
yeah.
entire
The
pizza.
pinas.
Yeah.
How did,
There's
how
a
did, how
water
did you get...
fountain that it just has Hawaiian punch coming out of it.
Yeah.
Brian, no one likes Hawaiian punch.
But where did it come from?
I'm
It was always
smashing
there,
that
wasn't
water
it?
fountain of Hawaiian punch. Let's go.
Hog. Island punch is better than Hawaiian punch.
Nobody got it.
How did you guys get those? I'm just looking at my hands. Nothing's
Just
materializing.
try.
What do you want?
Well, that looks good.
You can do better than that. This is your first
Do you
dream.
even
Yeah.
want it?
Did you find it somewhere? Like, I'm still looking around, like, trying to find this.
It just happened to me. Good things just happen to me.
That's cool.
Wow.
That's cool. I'm not cool like you guys. That's
Do you
fantastic.
want one?
Yeah. Yeah, where'd they come
Can I
from?
think of one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my god.
I would like to think up an OV that's
You've
better
been
at
holding
dreaming.
it this whole time.
I would like to offer
There's a bar
that.
right behind you.
Like a
There's
dream
always been a bar
multiplier.
right behind you,
Like
right?
some fountain.
Sexy bartender.
Just fountains of pinas coming out. Who doesn't love a pina fountain?
Right?
Didn't know that was an option,
Lots
honestly.
of coconut
Just take your
shrimp.
glass up to it and then just like, wow.
It's like a chocolate
Yeah.
fountain, but just for coconuts. Nom.
So we just do this the whole time? We just...
As you,
What's...
Yes.
Why?
on that note,
Why?
one feature
Be present.
And then you
Again.
wake up and it's over.
has always been there is you begin to see, as you look around, doorways, closed doors. And they are, there's one on the ground, flat on the ground. There's one built into the side of a rock. There's one that's just standing open in a field somewhere. And you see a series of them, and they have these symbols on them. Here's a few of the doors that you see.
Oh.
You begin to notice that other students are kind of checking them out, kind of going in, coming out. Some look really excited when they come out. Some look a little like haunted housey when they come out.
Uh-oh.
So everyone can see these doors.
Yes, but there's some... You look at some students you don't know, and it doesn't make sense. They look like they're looking at something that you can't see.
Okay.
But the more you kind of focus on it, the more kind of it just doesn't seem to make sense.
Can we go up and talk to these other students?
Yeah, I want to start doing like a exit poll of like, hey, what's in that door? What's in that door? What's over there?
So you don't catch any students right now coming out of any of the doors that you see, but you do see. Who do you want to talk to? What kind of emotion, stranger, do you want the stranger to have?
Honestly, I'm just going to tell you guys I'm really drawn to the bow tie door because I think it's Chippendales.
Yes.
Like the chipmunks?
So you just start going straight over to that door?
Can we maybe segue to the grape door for some wine before the Chippendales?
Yeah, it feels like a nice dinner combo, like formal attire and...
I have a really great item of information to give you. Our dad has a dope fucking vineyard.
Oh.
So
That's
you're in
cool.
business.
You're so lucky.
You don't even have to dream grapes, man. You can have that.
Okay.
That's
You
just
go to
something you
Hawaii
can
when
do.
you're,
I
like,
can
home
do
And
that.
you're like homesick.
I guess we'll have to do that when we, I don't know, get out of
I
here.
mean, if anything weird happens, we just wake up out of the door. So, let's do some doors, right?
I mean, I'm down for a magic show that looks like the Top Hat Blonde. That'd be fun.
I heard you like magic.
Because there might be magic items.
Or apparently there's a theater.
I think that...
Or Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
What's the
big fan of the
gods?
theater.
Be afraid.
Got some rain you need to do? After Chippendales, probably.
Did you just make
Yeah,
Jesus canon?
that top right
in
one
D&D?
might be some type of like a cult.
Is that blue one like a rip-off
I mean, she's in
Ravenclaw?
there. If you want to manifest her, you just
Maybe.
have to think it.
I was thinking
And then there's like the
castle.
scales of justice over there. I think that other one's David Bowie, the lightning bolt.
Power.
And
Maybe
actually,
it's a concert.
let's throw this in because I think this would definitely make sense since you are in the land of dreams. Your cuttlefish, Corey,
Yes.
is right there with you. How big do you want her to be?
Let's make her kind of small.
What is this?
So when I turned into that whole light bit, and there was an octopus-looking weird
when you
thing,
flew up into the
floating-
sky.
kind of fish- yeah. So she's now floating around like in a small miniature form around me right now.
Oh.
I think me and Garrett were the only two that saw him levitate into a beam of light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you told us about it.
Yeah.
There's
So
there's a little fish
FYI.
involved.
Yeah,
That,
so
we don't have to make a big deal.
and as
just
present.
she is
Yes.
present. Got it. Fair. Because we're now in the land of dreams.
What's this eyes and arms monster?
Eyes and arms.
Nothing much
Oh
to
yeah,
say.
this like gadgety
Yeah, that
looking
doesn't look-
mechanical contraption.
That doesn't look cozy.
Yeah,
That looks like combat.
yeah. And then the broken chains.
I would like to dream that everyone wants to go into the bow tie door.
Let's go see the show, and then afterwards go to the vineyard.
Show's about to
How do
start.
people look coming
Drink.
out of the bow tie door?
Oh, good question.
No one's come out of it yet.
Yeah.
For a
Once
show,
you go in, you stay, baby.
All
What
right.
happens
So
in
here's
bow tie room stays in bow tie room.
here's how this works. I need to know who takes the lead, who opens the door. I know all of you are going to go into this, but the way this happens is each of these is going to be a dream.
Okay.
It's not going to be very long, and I want you to tell you, like, these are short little snippets.
Okay.
When you go into the dream, whoever has initiated it is going to play a central character, and everyone else is going to play kind of secondary characters to that. However, you will basically assume the persona of the dreamer. And you may encounter something that really will take kind of one major action or decision. And based on how you do on that, if there's a role involved or whatever, will determine if the dream goes well or goes poorly. And you might learn something. It might just be kind of fun. You never know. Some of them are potentially more intense than others. But that's basically the mechanic of how we're going to do this. It is okay if you're not taking the lead. It's okay if you participate, but you will not have as much influence over kind of what happens in the sequence as whoever is in the primary seat. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
you can take turns doing that or whatever.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you want to go into the bow tie door, who is taking the lead?
I feel like Hattie, right?
Yeah, it's Chippendales, right?
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Fine.
Fine. All right. Okay, hang on. I actually did get some fun pictures for this, so let me find this one real quick.
It's Chippendales, guys.
Please be Chippendales.
All right. Again, I want this. I'm gonna try to make this as
I
smooth as possible.
dream a stack of $1 bills just in case.
As you step through, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you the emotion that the dreamer is feeling and their primary objective, the thing that they want.
Okay.
After that, you can kind of decide how you want to respond to this. As you step through the door and all the rest of you step in, you open your eyes, and Hattie, you look down and you are in Ovi's Kalishtar body.
Oof.
Oh.
The emotion that you are feeling
that.
is a little bit of stage fright, a little bit of apprehension, that tingle that you get right before you go on stage. This is the biggest concert that you have played in your life. Not only that, important people are here. Your parents are here. There is a king and a queen that is in here, and you are expected to knock this out of the park.
Oh.
The rest of you are other members of the band.
Nice.
and you're tuning your instruments. You have Ovi's lute there, but Ovi, you have found yourself sitting in a corner. While there are other people around, first of all, tell me what you're doing right now. It's almost time to go on stage.
Bouncing my knee nervously and doing like a "Mommy made me mash my M&Ms."
Do I notice Hattie is nervous?
You are a bandmate. You see Ovi really nervous in the corner.
Ovi.
The rest of you all look like yourselves, but just totally dressed out into like Incendio, like their big kind of rock concert garb. Big hair, big makeup.
Yeah, we're the roadies.
Are there
You're
two
not the real...
Ovies? Are there two Ovies then?
Yeah.
Weird.
But it's not weird.
Oh, that's right, because I make multiple Ovies, and also this is a weird dream.
Multiple
Right.
Ovies.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what we call it back home, making multiple.
We're all going for multiple Ovies, baby.
Okay.
But everyone seems very intent. Ovi in the corner, however, is like there's a spotlight on him. You all know, you're all waiting to see what happens next.
It's about time to go
What
on
is
date, don't you think?
expected of me? Do I have a vibe of what my role is about to be in this?
You know, the more you think about it, oh my God, what is our opening song?
No.
Come on, mate. Are you ready?
What?
It's time to go on stage.
You got this. You got this. You know it.
Hey, we got you. We'll back you up. Let's go. Let's do this.
Everyone's here.
You are Ovi Promenade. Promenade? Promenade?
Okay.
Is it Promenade?
Promenade.
Promenade.
Remind me really super quickly the first, like, 4 words of the first song.
Dude, you wrote it.
Yeah. You start it. We'll follow.
Yeah,
You're
but,
the
like,
leader,
remind
man.
me
You're
that
the
I know
leader
that
of the
you know.
band.
Good joke, man. Yeah. You'll kill it out there.
Can I
All right, let's go. And
Places
then we start
everyone.
walking out on stage.
As we're walking on stage, I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder and say, "We got this. It's good. Just go with the flow. Trust your instincts. Your gut
Good.
instincts. Yeah. You have
I
inspiration."
realize that I'm in Ovi's body, right?
Yeah. Only it doesn't feel odd, but you're aware of it. Like you're loose enough to be like, holy shit, I'm in the body of someone I know. But
Real freaky
for some
Friday
reason,
vibes.
it's like your brain is trying to convince you that it's all normal.
As far as
I
I
just-
know, I've inspired you.
But you know, to be clear, you know that you're in a dream inhabiting this body, but you're feeling these emotions that are alien, and you have this inexplicable knowledge of the objective that you're going into. As you're sitting there waiting, a little boy comes up to you, this little guy, purple eyes, jet black hair. He's got this kind of like walkie-talkie, like sending stone that looks like a walkie-talkie, and he's like, yeah, okay, they're ready, and comes up to you. You're usually pretty short. This kid's maybe 5 or 6 years old, and to your Ovi body is less than half your height. But he seems knowledgeable, and for some reason your brain knows like he's helping you. And he comes up and he grabs your hand and it's like, it's time. The curtain's about to come up. You have to go now. And he begins to walk you to the stage. And all of you begin to take your seats.
Hurry, make sure you have pants on. This dream has definitely happened before. It's where you're done like,
Oh, crap.
you show up to school with no
Just sitting
pants
there,
on.
pants
Yeah, but
off,
you
just-
said something.
I
As
grab my butt cheeks, just in case.
As you all get set up, the curtain rises. And here's what I need you to do. I need you to make a performance check. And you can use your 1d6 from Ovi Inspirate. Is it 6?
Mm-hmm.
Your one? Yeah.
No,
It should be more than that.
I think
it
I
the
just
D8 now?
got. Well, the problem is I'm.
Your multi-class.
Yeah. Sorry.
So you have to use your performance modifier for this, but you can use Ovi's Inspiration,
D8.
which is a D8. if you want to.
Okay.
I got a natural one.
Oh, is it all of us or
Your
just
roll
a-
doesn't matter.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Good.
thought you were saying you all.
That's good. Yeah.
No, I just need Shelby to.
27.
27.
You go, girl.
As the curtain lifts, you look out and you have this moment of what the hell is about to happen, and like muscle memory takes over, and you strum this power chord on your lute, and everyone starts playing music that you clearly know. Drums, other flutes, violin, and you start this massive punk electronica set, and the crowd goes wild.
Yes.
Somehow the lights all change. They begin circling massively around all over the room. The mosh pits, your parents, Moby's parents, are, losing their mind. The king and queen get up and are losing it. This is a massive success. What a great dream. And as suddenly as it started, it's over. And you hit the last chord in this retardando, slow down, and massive ending explosion. And as you look out smiling, everyone is showing their massive sense of approval of you. And you know this was a big success.
Woohoo!
As you all blink, actually, before you, I changed this last minute. The scene starts to get dark and fuzzy, and all of the doorways pop back up. If you would like to pick any more, pick another doorway, including one that just is open and would lead you back to the central area.
Whoa, guys, that was awesome. Let's do that again.
Are we all gonna play each other? That's a trip. I mean, you did great work. Obi, do you feel good about that? Who feels the best about that?
That was really uncomfortable. I don't know that guys, we're about to learn a lot more about each other. I'm just saying.
I forgot to mention that I'm proficient in performance.
Are you? Fucker.
Yeah.
Way to be there.
Well, had you
It's a
not
plus
succeeded, it was going to go a very different direction.
Where
Yeah,
we headed next?
it's a +6, and I used my inspiration, so.
Dang.
Damn.
Well done.
Okay.
I want to go to the crown.
You want to go to the
Great.
crown?
Yeah, I guess we'll go.
Yeah.
Let's hit
Okay.
it.
Yeah, if you got the juice, we'll follow.
Okay. 2 seconds. I got to remember who's the crown.
Crown slide, crown slide, crown slide.
Control F.
Yeah.
Here we go. This really took me a lot longer to write than I was expecting.
This makes me a little nervous.
Okay.
Who's going
Yeah, I
first?
didn't want to go.
Indigo.
Oh, yeah, you
Indigo's
picked it.
going
The lead.
into...
She
It just
turned
kind
the
of came
knob.
out.
Yeah.
My
Yep.
initiative really came out there. Oops.
It's okay.
No time like the present. If you play yourself, this is going to be perfect.
This is me.
It is you.
Shaboom!
As you go through this door, the rest of you follow. Everything you're wearing immediately changes. It's nighttime. It's hushed. The moon is about half full, and you are working your way through dark streets. There's a hush, and there is a sense of adrenaline pumping through your body. It's weird. You have acted alone, and yet you have this entourage of people that have helped you do this thing that you have been working for. And you have this sense of, you did it. You got the gloves from Contraption. And you look, and as you race around a corner, you look into your bag. You have all 5 items of the Statera Opus in your possession.
I'm trying to think back. How did I get the gloves?
How did you get the gloves? How did you get the gloves? The more you concentrate on it, the fuzzier it feels.
We're on the way
You
to
have
save
to
the
get-
world. I've got my team here. Let's go to the snarl.
Damn it. I messed up one thing. Can we retcon this? Because otherwise it doesn't work if I don't do this.
Okay.
Here's what you have the other 4 items. What you need to get is the gloves from Contraption.
Nice.
And so that's your motivation.
Okay.
You know where he is, and you're headed there now.
Which is the...
You know, it's around the corner, right? And it's inside the blue door, right?
Because right now I'm
You
at-
just know. But the rest of
Everything
you,
I can, guys.
the rest of you are shrouded in cloaks that match Indigo's. Your waist belts are covered with thieves' tools, gloves, small lanterns, glass cutting, all this kind of
Parkour
stuff.
off a wall. They each parkour off it.
Everyone does exactly.
what it feels like
what's
to be
your
Indigo?
I'm quietly humming like Kim Possible.
I'm feeling like an X-Men right now. We're all in uniform, like, let's do this.
You make it to the doorway where you know he is, and what do you do?
I'm very stealthy and sneakily, and I'm more confident than usual because I know the rest of my team is also stealthy and sneaky.
They are so stealthy and sneaky.
And so we sneak right up into the door.
So right as you go to reach for the door opens.
Oh.
And a little boy opens the door. This little boy.
Oh no, it's
He looks like little Ollie.
And he's got a hood on, and he looks at you, and he smiles, and he's like, shh, come on.
Let's go.
And he takes your hand, and as you walk around, you see Professor Contraption, only a much simpler version of him. You've known him as this incredibly sophisticated construct. Only in your imagination, he's actually he looks like one of the little droids from Star Wars, like a little
Just
rickety, a
have
little
to take the
thinner.
gloves off this guy.
And he's standing kind of powered down in the corner, kind of with the gloves, just kind of hanging loosely at his side. And the little boy looks up at you, and he's like, shh.
I'm gonna get my javelin at the ready, and I go up. Is he awake?
Make a stealth check.
21.
21. I set these DCs really, really high. He doesn't fully wake up, but his head does kind of quake. He's like, who's there? Who's there? What do you want? Kind of get the sense he's not all the way powered up, but his body is not moving, just his little kind of elongated head.
Yeah, I go up and I grab one of, or I go and I pick, Hattie comes up with me, and we each grab one of the gloves.
What are you doing? What are you taking? Those are mine.
We just start walking away.
You realize you just kind of unscrew them off of his body. And the little boy is just looking at you, and he's like, are those good?
The missing piece.
You found it.
Yeah, finally. We're all
It's great.
together.
What are you gonna do?
Save the world. And then we escape.
As Professor Contraption keeps kind of protesting, you get the gloves and you leave. You've got all of the items.
Quick, can I just check to see if I recognize the boy as being a quarry? Am I saying that right?
Make a perception or investigation check.
Oh, yeah. No.
As a Kalishtar or as a quarry?
I want to know if it's a quarry.
Okay.
Because they said there's going to be some...
So
presence.
quarry, to your educated knowledge,
Okay.
are not humanoid in any way.
Sure. But
This is also the world of dreams, but this is also their native plane.
Right.
So
Probably
can
not.
they make an Arcana check or an Intelligence check of some kind or something like that, just to see if you know what they're capable of.
18.
It's not kind of their thing.
Okay.
They don't typically masquerade as something else. Possession and habitation is more their gig.
Okay.
But he does look decidedly Kalishtar.
Okay. Okay.
What's a Kalishtar?
That's my race. That's my, what I used to look like.
Do you put on the items?
Yeah, and we go to the snarl.
Okay. All of a sudden, you're there at the snarl.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Classic.
And you begin to put on the gloves. You pull out, you have this crown. You put it on your head. You feel just this reverberation of power. You pull out this wide-handled lollipop-style staff.
How we got that?
And you pull out this amulet that you put over your neck, and then you hold the compass in your hands. And the rest of you, as you watch, all of a sudden the power begins to take over your body. Your body begins to flood in these colored lights, and you begin to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then all of a sudden, whoof, you grow 100 times your size into a dragon.
Nice!
You roar up at the sky. You still have these items that have grown to fit you, and you look majestic and
At the Mountain Twirl
powerful.
House, baby.
You did it. You got them all.
Now I'm feeling kind of like empty, like I don't know what I'm fighting for, or like what to do next.
You know,
Like,
before your emotions kind of go that direction, the doors pop back up, and the dream begins to subside. Kind of before you have a chance to explore that. I would say you could feel that, but it doesn't linger very long. As I'm trying to not give away too many things here. As the rest of you again see the doors pop up, surrounding this giant, beautiful dragon.
You were looking at
there's a
vineyard.
sixth
Yeah, I'm trying to go to the vineyard.
Yeah.
house.
Okay.
For the grapes. I don't know.
The
what's-
grapes.
I feel like the grapes is me. Right. So like if you go to the grapes, you're going to turn into me.
Daddy, and you'll get to see your daddy.
Do it.
Kind of gotta do it now, so...
Actually, this would be an actual parent trap situation.
I mean, and my gut tells me to go to the grapes, so.
Do it.
We gonna trap the fuck out these parents.
Love it.
As you open the door, all of you whoosh kind of get flooded into this, and you find yourself in this beautiful vineyard.
Yeah.
I mean, that just stretches on for miles, rolling hills. There's this gorgeous scent. You see this beautiful golden retriever kind of running up and around. You don't see your dad. However, as you look down at your body, you are not Hattie. As a matter of fact, all of you are wasps. Big ones. And you find yourself buzzing over these rows and rows and rows of grapes that are growing. And as you go, again, you're the central figure in this deal.
Yes, I am.
A wasp that is bigger than you, and one that looks shockingly familiar, that you've now seen twice, comes up and addresses you, and she's like, "It's about time. Listen, I'm not part of this dream. I'm here and I need an update from both of you." She looks and she knows exactly who the two of you are, ignoring the rest of you.
Fucking grand.
I'm just like sticking my butt in like a flower.
Update on what?
Well, it's good to see that you're both still alive.
Where have you been?
You know, we're not allowed on campus, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I did witness your rather heroic efforts at Quandra's campus, although I have to say it was quite a loss. That was a very, very talented mage. It's a shame we couldn't have kept her alive, if nothing but for her skill set alone.
I'm sorry, Kithrin?
Yes, could you not have used her to learn about ritual magics? She is performing 10 times what she is capable of. It's okay. It's okay. Just saying.
Wow,
She's a resource.
Wait, wait.
You had a chance to do all that. Like, we saw her in the forest.
Why
Like,
didn't you tell us?
you wanted that so bad. You have that opportunity. Don't come out here and roast us.
Well, what's done is done. I guess we'll have to discover these ancient rituals elsewhere. But tell me where we are. What have you discovered? What do people know?
What do we know? We literally don't know jack shit, Grant.
Wait. Make eye contact with me.
I
It's
scanned
a
the
group,
room.
so I can hear them too.
She knows that you do this, so.
Yeah, she's the
What's
one that
that?
gave you the thing.
I know, but what's that thing we were going to ask her about the person that she maybe hates? Remember, there's that whole thing where she's maybe kind of been shitty to people?
Well,
Catherine Palmer.
it's more like my grandfather, my ancestor, who may have been shitty to her.
Which is
That I
who?
believe. Shadrach.
Shadrach Silverquill.
What do you
Okay,
know
let's
about-
ask her about that.
What do you know about Silverquill? Shadrax.
Siblings. What can I tell you?
Yeah, well,
You know, they all seem to be
She's a big man.
enjoying one another's company. Let's just say I have siblings I bond with better than others.
and Shadrax isn't one of them.
We do not share a lot of philosophies, you could say.
Oh, what? I feel like I don't know you, so, like, what philosophies? Oh, Hattie.
Delta. She looks at you, even though you're in Hattie's technically body, she does address you.
As Delta?
What have I taught you your entire life? About life. No. What kind of bullshit is that? I want you to be better than yourself.
Wow.
Your parents settled for mediocrity. And yes, they are wonderful people, but you two are exceptional. And I intend for you to inherit all that I have built.
The Witherbloom?
Which
Witherbloom is just the beginning.
What?
Do you realize?
The negative plate?
Yes, speaking of, it seems that far more people are learning of this existence. The point was to try and keep this under wraps.
The negative plate.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
She looks more at Hattie when she says that.
I thought you were trying to tell people about it so we could learn about it. I think I misunderstood the entire thing that you wanted me to do, as it turns out. I do have some questions, though.
What
while
a
you're here.
disappointment!
Above the table, her whole point of sending you to Strixhaven was to protect the negative plane secret.
Oh.
Time in.
Okay, well, I
You're
already
such a
fucked that up.
disappointment.
I've been telling anyone
That
who
being
would
said,
ask about it.
she says, the good thing is you have generations and millennia of propaganda to convince people otherwise. So we can hope that it is merely the fancy of a few extremists. However, soon it will be time for you both to learn this ritual. The negative plane is going to become a central part of our exploration on our campus, and we will be opening up more portals to allow for a parlay and relationship with them. It is
Is this where this big old thing's coming from?
the Titan?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That is from the far outer plains, and yes,
Which
it is
is
still
different
heading
than-
to Strixhaven.
Yep.
Pro-
I got it, Grant. Yep.
I expect
Wait,
that you
I
are
have a
making
question,
preparations for when it arrives.
No thanks to
Can you
you.
tell me about this necklace?
Tell me about the necklace.
Yes,
What
it's
about-
the Rapax Ananis. Surely you've discovered that by
No.
now, right?
What?
It is our family's heirloom, one of the most powerful items ever created. Now you'll have to go into the negative plane to retrieve a sphere of annihilation, but once you get it, it will offer you more power than most on campus. You want a way to defend yourself. Surely you aren't delaying in procuring this.
So we need to go to the negative plane. We need to
Yes. That is its only purpose.
She's about to just back
Wow.
into out of
Hey,
I'm not proud.
will you ask me about Bracken?
You can ask her.
Well,
What?
last time I asked a question, you telephoned it for me. Like, she couldn't talk to me, so I don't know. Do I get a turn?
Where's Bracken?
The prince? I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Because you seem to know a bunch of stuff.
Well, I do know the Queen is rather alarmed. Apparently he's disappeared.
Correct. I guess into the negative plane. Go to the negative plane. I got it, Grant.
Okay.
No, wait. Is he in the negative plane?
Yes.
Oh. Well.
That's what Indigo saw through the compass.
Oh, God. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, and now there's a character that can help me answer questions, but I don't know what questions to ask because I don't know what's going on.
Help!
Wait, ask her if she knows anything about all these Geordies.
Geordies. Do you know Geordies? There's different times. Time travel.
Okay.
Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know anything about that? In different timelines. That's what I'm looking for. No, nothing. None
I
of
mean,
this
Jordy,
rings a bell?
I mean, chronomancers are a thing. Do you have a student that's time traveling?
Yes.
Okay. Don't let him do that.
Okay. Wow.
This fucking bitch!
How do we stop someone from time traveling?
Why do you think that I have spent my entire life grooming you for this and then sending you to the most magical institution in the known
I
multiverse?
made dresses growing up, Gran. I don't know how to fight a timeline.
One of the things I can rest assured is that both of you have proven to be to have a high sense of ingenuity, creativity, and stick-to-itiveness.
Mm-hmm.
And I expect you all to live up to everything I have come to know you both as. This dream is about to end, and I cannot stop that, this ridiculous charade. But please continue, and I will check in soon, and hopefully we will have made progress towards our ends
Go to the
and
negative
prepared.
plane. That's all I
I
got
guess
from
thanks for nothing.
that. Go to the negative plane.
Okay, do you want me to come and wipe your ass too?
This is just such a nothing sandwich of a conversation.
You have so
You
much
just
more
like came in and
information than I
spoken
did.
riddles. Leave us alone.
Hey guys, look, I'm a wasp.
Does this dream make my butt look big?
As soon as your attention goes to the rest of your party being ridiculous, she disappears and gone. And all of a sudden, your doors show back up.
Was that real?
To kind of alleviate
What
some of
the-
the tension of that, MacGruber just says, "You guys did really good in there."
Yeah,
Okay.
great.
Whoa, has she always
rest of
been
your
such a
days at
stone cold bitch to you?
Wow.
Did
She's
she
being it to you.
Did she want us to save Kid 3? That's my main concern at the
Yeah.
moment.
No doubt.
She's like,
I killed
in
her.
my memory, never been this bitchy. So, wow.
I will tell
Was it
you,
really her? That's what Indigo was wondering.
Shelby, your memory of her being more of a kind grandmotherly type is accurate. I'm not making up a bitchy grandma. Something really has shifted. Now that I know the truth is out, you're seeing kind of a different side.
Okay.
As you all sit there for the doors, the little boy with the white hair walks up with the dog and sees you all and is asking like, she was someone else that's here. You didn't make her up.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
No, we totally made her up. She's
another-
definitely made up. Thanks
She's
for
just
being
a
here, too.
wasp.
So what's your happy dream here?
To fly.
We were happy because we got to see the vineyard together and we're sisters and there's a parent trap thing going on. Who's going in the next door anyway, guys?
Yeah. What are we looking for?
You
Nice.
see him eating grapes as if he's never tasted them before, like just fascinated, this kind of boyhood wonder, like he's experiencing this dream and learning something about the world.
You gonna be in all these?
You talking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me? I don't know. Do you want me to? You kind of see a kind of, now that you're addressing him, kind of outside of these fake, you see him get a little like kid shy.
Oh.
It's kind of like, do you like you don't want me here?
What's your
No,
name?
you seem to know your way around.
No, I mean, we kind of don't want you here, actually. I don't like it. It's getting suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
My
I mean,
name's-
what's your name, buddy?
my name's Konani. Have you Have you seen my dad?
Nope. You looking
Oh
for it?
god.
Yeah.
What's your dad look like?
Is it Sirs?
He looks like a dad. He has white hair like me, and purple eyes like me.
Okay.
Sirs?
Oh yeah.
He look like a man.
Sirs has white eyes, for what it's worth.
Good night.
Who has the purple eyes? You?
And Professor
Galages.
Galages.
Dean.
Dean Galages.
Oh, it would totally make sense that his offspring would be trapped in the old dream door situation.
As you, as he's talking to you, and as you're kind of like just chatting amongst yourselves, he looks out the doorway. It's the only door that you see that doesn't have a closed door to it, and it's the entrance back to the kind of general playground area. You see his attention, like look through the door, and you see Flint walk by in that space, throwing a hood over his shoulder, looking around, kind of not wanting to be seen. And Konani, little boy, kind of like, huh, and starts to walk out the door to follow him.
Maybe don't hang around that guy.
Spy on him.
I would like to follow Konani.
Okay. Okay. I follow.
As you,
Okay. Do you guys have cloaks? Because
Dog, this is the dream. We can't die here.
Good thing we talked about a well.
I don't think anybody said that.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's find out.
But he did not say it.
Did not say it. We're following Kanani and the...
As you follow Konani, you come out. The playground area is just in beautiful chaos as people are still kind of enjoying themselves. The doors pop back up in and around the archway you just entered. You see him following at a distance, and you spot Flint probably 100 feet away from you. You see him kind of look over both shoulders. He doesn't notice either of you. But he waves his hand and a black door shows up and he opens it, and outside it's more like the Cloud City from The Empire Strikes Back. Like it's got this kind of cloudy but oranges but purples, like it's always just a little sunsetty. It's very different. There's not like an actual landscape in there, but he opens the door and steps through. You all kind of piece together, he's now left the safe fortress.
Yeah.
Not our responsibility.
Yup. Somebody pick a different door.
Well,
I look at Garrett and Delta and be like, we gotta fucking... Do we go do with the guy?
Is this an auric
Don't
thing?
do it.
You said it. I'm not talking about anything. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
why I'm asking you. Is this an auric thing that
Don't
you guys
hurt
feel
yourself.
like to do?
no.
Man,
I mean, do we have to?
I don't know. These
I don't
doors
think
are
you
way
should.
better than that
Can
door.
we talk privately?
Stop. No.
They might have to.
Hold on.
They got secret missions.
The thing with the face and the burn last time. Yeah, we
Yeah.
seclude ourselves.
But don't leave us. We're
Correct.
good.
Where
Like,
you just do like
the-
a huddle up.
the three of us step back.
Yeah.
Fucking guys.
Oh,
They're going to do the thing right now.
it sounds like it. Yeah.
We're supposed to be there. I think we get yelled at if we don't go to the thing.
Yeah, I think we're going to get our asses beat
Uh,
if we don't.
The directions were when the dreamscape is over, you're supposed to report to the ethereal plane. So
Yeah, we know that.
take
We're
that for
supposed-
what it's worth.
Okay.
So do we just stay in the dreamscape and
Yeah,
forever
I don't
until
think-
it's done?
I don't think we were given instructions that we have to do anything. We just need to not work against it. So
Yeah, I think if we go after him and we mess up, that's the exact thing we can't do.
is it more
Well,
suspicious
obviously.
if it's not there?
Yeah, well, we can go after, but I'm saying if we go interrupt whatever he's doing now, that might impede us. We might be magically impeded.
How long can we stay here?
I don't know. This is a pretty good time. I don't know.
Yeah, I say we just keep doing these Dreamscape doors.
Not do the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just.
All right, break. And we come back out like, don't worry, guys. Let's do another one of these shape doors.
Okay, which one do you want to do?
Probably would be good.
MacGruber will
Here we
do the
go.
door next.
It's
MacGruber is drawn to like the mechanical plant thing in the top right corner.
Okay.
That feels like
All right.
artifice-ish.
All right.
Big bucks, no whammies.
It's so interesting to see the ones you're drawn to. Like, I obviously made more than we'll probably get to.
Would have been.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was good. I have questions now about you and dragons. You're just really enjoying the moment.
I'm gonna wait for Stephanie because
Sure.
she needs to be here for this.
Okay. Interesting.
You're staying
Since I was in Ovi's body for that dream, do I know about Ovi's penis?
That's 100% what Ovi is already wondering.
his old penis, like his previous
Yeah.
penis.
Yeah, his old.
Yeah.
No,
Old one.
it's his dream version of his own
Oh.
penis. Right?
Oh, then it probably would have felt uncomfortable and slightly like cumbersome in the way.
You're a little lopsided.
Yeah,
Like, medically a problem, but
Yeah.
like that's what dreams will be like.
probably.
Oh dear. You're a star of the next scene, so we need to-
Oh God.
Well, I opened the door.
What?
I don't know yet.
Up
The-
top right corner.
The like mechanical plant thing.
Yeah, that and I. And like,
It's got to be some therapy thing. What we
wrenches.
all saw from that image.
Look,
Okay.
the Rorschach plate.
The Shire?
That's what
As
they
you
all
all
do,
go
the
into
Rorschach.
Cool.
the door,
Cool,
Oh, the fucking
cool.
Titan. Got it.
you come into a forest, and you find yourself in a fairy body. You look down, and it is Delta. What are you wearing? Like, what would you normally wear just at a day in the life of Delta?
Super cash
Like,
Tuesday.
are you wearing dresses? Are you wearing more like ranger gear?
Gaucho
Simple
pants.
stuff.
Gaucho pants.
And what would you, in your dream, what would you find yourself in like the best case scenario?
I was not prepared for this. She
So naked.
would. I mean. No. Cargo pants.
What?
That's the dream you would want to.
I don't
Filled
know.
with gadgets, just in
Honestly,
case.
give me like a sparkly sheer
I mean,
dress.
this is
I
the
got
most
some
endearing
pasties
way
on.
possible.
Like,
She's gotta be a
you
lesbian
go.
if she's in cargo.
That's a far
So-
fucking cry from cargo pants.
As you are flying in your fairy body, armed with magic, the rest of you are all woodland creatures that are accompanying. Some of you are flying. Actually, I'd be curious to see what animal you would envision for yourself that would be a forest creature of any
I
kind.
really like flying squirrel.
Flying squirrel,
rabbit.
rabbit. What kind of woodland creature are you?
I was gonna say flying squirrel, but I will be a
Tell
fox.
me about your
Fox.
stealth and acrobatics.
Fox and a rabbit. Beautiful. What are you?
what am I? I would like to be a doe.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Brian, do you have a preference?
Just a woodland creature? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I just want to be a woodland creature.
Like you be an owl or a...
Yeah, an
Bear.
owl. I was just thinking about
There
that
we
now.
I was
Okay.
thinking of.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You could be Gale.
Here is your...
Well,
Oh, Gale the snail!
Yeah. That's woodland-ish.
sure.
I like everything else, though, is moving quickly. Appreciate it. So the emotion that you're feeling is horror. Because as you're going through a woodland that you've traveled your whole life, this is home, this is safe, but it's dark, and it's that night all over again. And you hear it. You hear this crashing in the woods. This step, trees falling over, and you are flying frantically towards it, just like you did that night. You know every tree, every turn. You know exactly where you're going, and your woodland creature friends are there, and they are flying and running and hopping all beside you as you come to, and you see this massive pair of feet with this dark Dementor-like cloak, which it doesn't go all the way to the ground there. I couldn't get the image to do that, but it's kind of like this floor-length, very Voldemort style cloak. You look up, you see this hooded figure that has these grotesque facial features. It's not really a face. It's got a number of different eyes and blah, blah, blah. And it has hands coming out of 5 directions in and around its body that are just kind of mowing over and moving it's destroying your home. What do you do?
I think I try to like distract her to get its attention, to get it to like stop destroying.
Okay, so you want to fly up in the air. It's really tall, like 100 feet tall.
Yeah,
like taller than the trees. And as you fly up and everything kind of skitters around you, inexplicably able to climb trees, and as you go up, you fly up into the night sky, and you face this head of some kind.
Good.
Okay.
What do you do?
I yell at it like, "Hey, quit
Knock
it!
it off.
What do you do? Why are you here?" Like very confrontational, but also confused.
Good.
You get this kind of guttural. It sounds like, because it's in kind of your dream, it sounds like a language you understand, but in like the most offensive accent like that you could think of for deep speech, right? So like it's your imagination of what kind of they're saying as if you can understand it. And the thing goes, "Kill Strixhaven, kill," and it keeps moving. You can make a persuasion check, but if all you're saying is stop it, then you do a disadvantage.
No, I would like to yell, "Who brought you here?"
Make a persuasion check.
This is good.
Skills. Ooh, I am at least proficient in persuasion. Ooh, not good. 13.
13. It keeps going. It actually, one of its hands gets up and
Is he me?
boom, like smacks you out of the air.
Persuasive.
Nope, because persuasion is a mental
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, all right.
Hits you out of the air. You have one chance left. Because somehow you are on the edge of Strixhaven campus. And the next move it makes, it will begin to destroy everything.
Ooh.
And not only will it be lost, it'll be your team's fault.
I would like to channel my best Gandalf the Grey and kind of embolden myself and stand up there and just like illuminate in the sky and yell, "You shall not pass."
You're in a dream. How does your body
Like
change?
amplifies exponentially.
Okay.
And then I would like a beam of light to like shoot down straight for me all the
And
way
what
to
do
the
they do?
ground.
What happens to the crew
They're-
around you?
They come like over my shoulder like a big like sky montage. Like they're full scene, like all making eye contact
Okay.
with the creature.
Okay.
Kind of like the cutscene in a movie of the whole team is ready to like take on the bad in their pose. Like that's where we're at.
Full Power Ranger, just
Yes.
Okay. I will let you make a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. Big one.
Actually, no. This
Or
will be an
intimidation.
intimidation. Yeah.
Not great.
You're threatening, so it's got to be intimidation. I'll let you do it with advantage though, because you got your people there.
15.
15. It looks at all of you. It pauses momentarily. You think that it's understood, and that the presence that you have this momentary confidence. And then hands multiply. They grab all 6 of you and begin to squeeze the life out of you, and it steps onto campus. And I mean with spells. You see earthquakes take out an entire college. You see the dawnbow crumble with a mere whisper of it. Everything seems to immediately get set on fire. And these trenches begin to swallow up students one after another in droves, and it becomes a hellscape in your imagination.
Wow.
And then the doors pop back up.
Wow.
And we'll,
People are yelling, "Tat Pack, save us!"
before
'Cause no one else
before
is
I
doing
leave the
anything.
doors, I will 100% have to make eye contact with Hattie and say, "This fucking guy," and then wink. And like, it feels so good. I get why you guys do it. That's so fun.
I get why you do it.
All right.
Wow, that was
So that's
Is this foreshadowing?
I see why you guys were talking about this demigoth titan
Yeah,
thing
it's
or
kind of
whatever.
a big deal.
He seems-
Is that what he looks like? Is that him?
I've never been able to visualize
It was shockingly accurate.
Right, it was very accurate.
It may again.
Pretty surprised that "Hey, knock it off" didn't work. That was a really good try, man.
Yeah, I
I
thought
mean,
you guys
I-
had more power than this. That was
Do you see my body? I'm not packing a lot here.
It was a very impressive display, though. Those were some nice pasties. Respectfully.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
respectfully. Maybe your grandma Belle's onto something here.
I'm starting to
The
get worried about
whole
that. That's why we need to
creature
use the
thing,
Terra
and
Opus
then
to fight
negative
it.
plane, and the destruction of the college we go
That might
to.
actually be a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Like that guy is about.
I've been waiting 30 sessions for y'all to put that together.
I've been trying to do it the whole
I
time.
know.
That guy's like 500 times bigger than Jordy, so like
Just don't
maybe
feel
we
like
worried
we
about
haven't
that
been on
guy.
a track to fight this thing. Like this is why we're getting powerful, is to fight this thing.
Yeah.
How do you kill a demigoth?
I would have to research that. I don't.
Probably. Why
You're
not?
the
What
smart
have you
one.
been
Why?
doing?
What? I don't know.
Fair.
Wouldn't it have been cool if instead of being an asshole, our grandma had told us that?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Side note.
If you'd have asked her about it,
Do you think I haven't? She pretty much was just like, well, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Where
I
does
think,
Jeffrey
Guys, you
fit
know what'll
into this?
make everything
I'm
better?
still
Let's all
glad
go
we
to a
killed
magic
Kid
show.
Agreed.
Well, Kid 3 obviously played a pretty big part in this somehow. If Grant's pissed about it.
where are you trying to go?
Magic show.
Yeah.
We need an uplifting move. Great work, Gary.
Stop putting shit on our bodies, David Blaine.
I want to see someone get sawed in half.
What else is orange?
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
I think this is the first one that you've gone to that isn't a party member, so this will be fun.
Okay.
Oh,
Great work, Gary.
Okay. And actually, I'm intrigued to see what y'all do with this one.
Nervous.
oh God.
As you all go through the door with the magic wand on it, you are immediately back on the day of the Quandrix Expo. Only it's 10 times worse. And Garrett, as you look down, you are in the body of Virik Stillflight.
That fucking guy.
Okay? Who is he's the guy, he made the deal with the fiend. He drinks a lot of potions. He knows Indigo, kind of frenemies there. He seems to know a lot of the mundanes on Quandrix campus, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And as you look down, you have this blue cloak on. You have a belt with a bunch of potions on it. And the emotion that you're feeling is this sense of protection. You look around and you see not just one big blood monster that's so much bigger than it was when you actually fought it, but you see multiple of them. And they are destroying everything. You also see
Save Kid 3.
you also see other students. Only the magical students that you see are like giants compared to you. They're 20 feet tall, and they're casting spells, and they're doing protective magical shields. And you see them conjuring and doing this very beautiful, sophisticated magic. But you and the rest of your party members are normal size. The rest of you are dressed like the craftsmen at Quandrix campus that run the little booths that make armor and magical items and potions and shields and weaving and all this kind of stuff. Your goal, because as you look across the way, is to get your party members, to get them to safety somehow. And maybe that can be an offensive or a defensive strategy, but one way or another, you've got to help. You look down, and you have a bag on your hip, and inside that bag are a bunch of necklaces. They're beautiful black onyx necklaces, and you know somehow these will protect the people you care about. The last thing you see before I'm going to ask you what you do is there's one blood avatar that is bigger than the rest, and the more you look at it, the more it has the face of Indigo Mountain Twirl. And around its neck is a necklace of teal beads.
That's right.
Okay, I take the bag out and I quickly hand out the necklace and I say, here, put these on.
I'm going to need you to make make 3 dexterity checks because your party members are not close to you. And you're going to be dodging these giant magic wielders and monsters as you try to do
Am I actually one of
this.
the party members, though, like in this scenario?
You're a craftsman that runs a shop at Quandrix.
So who are Varric's party members? Because he
That's
doesn't
a-
really have friends.
Yeah, we're the.
He has a lot of friends.
I'm
And
going to use it. Can I use the Tides of Chaos in Dream World?
You can.
Not in
Yes.
anyone's mind. He does not.
Okay.
She dreams his friends away.
That wasn't much better. I only rolled a 10.
A 10. You run over, pick a party member.
That's one of the craftsmen.
MacGruber.
Okay, you run over,
My
you
man.
hand it to him. Right as he goes to take it, one of the blood avatars steps on him and crushes him into the
Bye.
ground before he can take it. Make another dexterity check.
Wow.
15.
15. This time you do make it. Who do you go to next?
I go to Obi.
Okay. As you walk away, as you run away, MacGruber, who is laying on the ground, although it's not MacGruber's voice and you kind of don't have control over this, looks up at you and says, "How could you let her use that?" And you feel in Varric's body this immense sense of shame and regret that you have let down all these people you were supposed to protect. But the crisis of the moment, you run over and you give a necklace to Ovi's avatar. You put it on and all of a sudden this bubble of magical shielding comes up right about the time that a rogue spell from across the field comes and it ricochets off of the sphere of protection. Make another dexterity check.
Pick somebody first. It's kind of rude when you are like, oh, this one's gonna fail. Let me just go.
All right, it's Indigo. I'm going to go to Indigo.
Okay? What'd you get?
21.
21. You make it, you give it to her, and with the 21, you get this sense of camaraderie, of we have to protect the rest.
I can help you.
And so she takes, with the 21, I'm going to say you get an extra necklace to give away. So both of you can make dexterity checks to try and protect the rest of your party.
I'll go to Hattie, you go to Delta.
Okay. Dexterity?
Yeah. All right. You can do
18.
acrobatics if you want. Huh?
18 for Hattie.
18. You make it.
20.
20. You both get it. As you were all putting these on.
Sorry, bye.
Long gone dead.
These every member of your party is now encased in these super protective bubbles, and in your heart of hearts, you know this was the bargain you made with that fiend, was to get a way to protect all the people that you want. And you remember and you look around and you see the not the indigo avatar who's coming towards you, but another one of those has the fiend in their hand, and with a sense of satisfaction, you see him just crush it. And the fiend dies this horrible, gruesome death. You conned a fiend with the exchange of, if you got protection for the people you love, you would allow them access to the material plane. Only you chose to summon them during a battle where they immediately got killed.
Interesting.
That's what happened during the actual thing.
Yeah.
Because he was like, yeah, he's the guy who summoned that like demon, right?
Yep.
From the deck of cards.
Mm-hmm. You go over as the five of you kind of form this protective sphere around the now dead body of the MacGruber avatar. And while you get kind of this sense of quiet, you kind of lose sense of who's around you. You look, and this sense of family comes over you. That you are in this fight together. And this person has kept your secret. And together, you might actually be able to do some good if you work together. Every man lost, every person lost from the family is a loss that cannot be regained.
Can I like revivify him or like heal him or anything?
As your brain goes to those solutions, the Viric brain inside you doesn't know magic.
Oh.
Interesting.
And then all the doors pop up.
Wow.
Is he
Shit.
still with us?
I'm gonna grab the
As the
body
dream
and like
ends?
drag it
Yeah.
with us.
Which suddenly starts coming alive again.
Yo, Garrett, what the fuck was that, man?
Whoa, that was bananas, guys.
Wow.
Sorry, my bad.
Did any of you else die, or
Well,
was it just me?
No, I was like
Did not
super
mean to get you
protected,
smushed
like,
by a giant foot.
Man, the amount of giant feet
even
I've
though it
seen
was me
tonight
that
is
was
too
attacking
high.
us, like I didn't know Varric was so afraid of me.
Who was Viric trying to protect, though? Who are Viric's people?
Exactly, that's what I said.
I feel like we should be Viric's people. He's
Yeah.
protecting his people.
Yeah. I don't know. We might have to revisit this frenemy. of
Wait,
yours.
Indigo, you actually don't know? Like, you know Viric, right?
I know that he tried to steal something from me. That's about it.
He doesn't have, like, any other, like, allies at the school?
Apparently, he talks to like a lot of people on Quandrix.
He was kind of like running a club in the junkyard last I saw him, so he's like got friends for sure.
I mean, enough to, like, I guess...
Make an army to fight a Demigoth? Yeah.
where does Jordy fit in all this?
I mean, he's probably the one that summoned the Demigoth.
You think so?
Well, he's not.
Whoa,
He's got
Garrett.
issues.
We should
What?
have killed him the first trial.
I'm just saying, so we made Vampire Professor enemy.
Yeah.
Viric friend? 1-for-1 tradesies?
Even if it's a neutral working position.
I feel like
Like
I tried
professional,
to like
like-
talk to him, and he was just like thought I was just a terrible person.
Do we
Yeah, he
know what the status of the thing is? I looked. I don't say it out loud.
Great.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say it. So I looked. Yeah, we don't say
That's
it.
after we get out of here.
It's not happening now?
No.
Oh, I thought they were doing it while we were in here.
No, it was like a meet up with them after thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Friends. Sorry.
Good.
We have other friends.
So how long does this last?
Until you
Hopefully
want to wake
everyone
up.
gets a chance.
Wait, Ovi, you haven't done one.
Can I roll some sort of check to see which dream most likely could relate to MacGruber here? If I were to use some sort of deductive insight.
The gamer in me wants to have you try and deduce it from these clues.
Yeah.
Well, MacGruber
My
thought
brain
he
is
picked
not
his
working
own.
right now. That's why I was asking.
If you want to make an
just take one of
intelligence
the
check.
remaining rooms.
And I'm stalling because I don't remember.
An intelligence or an insight into
Oh,
MacGruber's personality.
You forgot MacGruber.
I mean, if you ask MacGruber, he might give you some clues.
MacGruber, which one of these do you think is your?
I mean,
What are you
if
most
I'm a
disappointed
betting
in?
man, I'm in the student of Lorehold, which is
the shield.
the campus of order and chaos and the balance, the justice scales would be.
That would be a good call.
If I was hedging my bets, but
Let's see what your dreams are.
you might just make an intimidation check on Yumi in the sky and see if his eyes crack.
I mean, I would pop open the door to the balance scales.
okay. Excellent choice. I just realized I got a couple of them mixed up, and so yes, that's exactly the one that you would need for this. I apologize in advance. This was not only the funniest picture I got, but also the only one that I could get to work for this. So,
Oh no.
as you step through the scales, I'm going to give you all just a second to take this in.
Oh my god.
It's me and my boy Rampart.
Oh, that's right. Wow. That's
That hair is
really
something.
uncomfortable.
Just like 80s MacGruber?
This is probably more the MacGruber, closer to the MacGruber he
Yeah.
envisioned than the cool aviators
yeah.
picture we've been using. But as you enter this scene, you are in the Hall of Oracles, where you'll remember the Chancellor addressed everybody. The Snarl is way up at the center of the room. And sitting on the stage are your best ideas of what the 5 founders dragons look like in their humanoid form. Some of them are very clear. For example, since you're in his body, Velamachus, it looks exactly like you remember him. He's got long hair, Indiana Jones style, kind of the cowboy hat, kind of leather jacket, whatever. The rest of them are a little bit more plain, muted. You kind of just are making it up. Like, you know enough to know, all right, Prismari's got green hair, and, you know, Tanazir Quandrix is a gnome, so she's a little shorter. Meldris is
weird.
Right, he probably just looks like a priest of some kind, just very nondescript.
Okay.
But you and Rampart are standing on the stage in front of the entire student body. Your parents, Ryan and Philippe, are there, and they could not be more excited for this day. I still can't believe you made me do that, by the way.
Ryan and Philippe.
Ryan and Philippe, yeah. I still don't know which is the man, the dad and the mom, but you are there. The two of you are up to be the next Oracle of Strixhaven.
Oh.
Wow.
And all that is standing between you and that role, which you don't really care about, but your parents would be so proud
Oh.
You have to plead your case to the founders and all of Strixhaven on why you deserve to be the next Oracle.
And it's me and Rampart for the same thing?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay.
Rampart, you see his parents, and they are like set off in some kind of makeshift balcony that doesn't exist, and they have this entourage, like Aladdin coming into, you know, Agrabah, like opulence and peacocks, and like somehow there's monkeys everywhere. Like his support system is overwhelming in every respect. Your notably, well, parents are sitting there kind of off the side, and the rest of you all are on the front row to cheer him on.
Oh.
I think something to the effect of, with great power comes great responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And I have never, wink wink, sought power. I've never tried to use this for my own gain. My goal is just to preserve what is and the structure of what has been, and I think my record speaks for innovating what is for the good of all.
Beautiful. Make a persuasion check.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Deep breath there. That is my D20. That is my D20.
Oh.
That is a 29.
Wow.
Without guidance?
Without guidance.
Okay. You see the 5 founders. They're mostly kind of motionless. Velomachus seems to be whispering kind of to the group. And you see this look of approval on his face. He's so proud of you. Your parents are just like, your mom's crying. Like, it was just beautiful. It was eloquent. And your dad just has this beaming, that's my boy kind of look on his face. Behind, out of the corner of the room, kind of nobody else seems to notice it except you all, is 25-year-old Jordy. Only he is dark and angry and bitter, and you see him pull out this, ridiculous looking knife that is sharp to the touch, jet black, and he hands it to you and he's like, you want it? Kill him and take it for yourself.
Oh, buddy.
And you see the 5 founders just like waiting to see what you're going to do.
Kill the current...
Rampart.
Oh, kill Rampart. Where are they in all of this?
They're on the front row. Y'all can say whatever you want, but somehow you can't get out of your seat.
Yeah, that is not, I think, my understanding of the
Do it!
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Scared me for real.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't do it.
You see your parents somehow get this, like, disappointed. They're not horrified by the request somehow, just that you lost. Like,
Oh.
just this disappointment on their face that you didn't try.
He is not one of the rolling... He's just a student. A 25-year-old whatever, right? You are not in charge. I'm gonna,
stand up, and everyone kind of adjourns. Rampart's going to be the new Oracle. His parents are so proud.
Macklin was better than
Blah
that.
blah.
I guess he's not really anything.
And just kind of everyone kind of goes about their business.
Rampart's so much cooler than Macklin.
Stop.
I wish
Stop.
Rampart was
Stop.
in
I cast silence. I don't have silence. I don't have that.
What?
Maybe Rampart should join the Tat Pack.
Jordy.
You should have killed Jordy when you had the chance.
I'm not used to killing people, I think.
I've done it like 3 times and it's been with you guys.
Your parents seem very normal, by the way.
Oh,
It
thank
just
you.
it was confused.
Yeah, they're hard to...
Are you in line to be the Oracle?
You guys think so?
What
I
the
think that's
shit?
his greatest dream. Macklin wants to be something someday.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, it looks like you want to be a dragon. So
You want to make mommy
I
and
mean,
daddy
she became a
proud.
dragon. It seems like a pretty cool gig, right?
yeah, I'm
Aren't we all dragons, though?
We
I
got
mean,
dragon
we're dragon
blood.
descent. I'm not.
He's
Gonna...
got a sword. We've all got swords.
My concern is if you are somehow supposed to turn into, or is he going to be coming for you?
This isn't seeing the future. It's what Macklin wants.
That's thank you. That's right. That's right.
But yeah, it appears that by endgame Dream makes me dead.
Yeah, you want to be dead? Is that what you're dreaming about? You want to be assassinated?
Well, I was hoping by the time it comes to fruition, he would be dead, but time.
Vampire?
Guys,
No, Jordy.
I need to take away from
I mean, just
this
like 4% of me wants Rampart dead, like all the
Hold on,
time.
what is
Shelby?
I think that maybe wasn't my real grandma.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got a fake grandma?
What
Does
if?
she have a twin?
No,
What if
like
that was-
like the dream.
Yeah.
But she's powerful enough to come into the dream. That's why we thought it was her.
Sure, she is, but how do I know that she did?
I mean,
Well, Konani kind of thought that she did.
one of my biggest fears is Gran is...
Are you just trying to convince yourself that your grandma isn't kind of an asshole now?
Well, I think that's
No,
my
I mean, I
biggest
think she
fear
maybe
is
is,
that-
but I'm just saying, like, I feel like I
Gran
took that
isn't who
at
I
face
think she
value
is.
and I maybe shouldn't have. The only thing that I think would maybe signal that it was the real her is that I didn't have this sense that I needed to prove one of my skills that I inherently have, perhaps like through rolling.
Well.
I'm saying, what if that
Kimmy
was...
knows what I'm talking about.
I love that you're doing this as if I'm not here.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm worried like Gran
Rolling.
is like trying to trick us or something like that. Like I don't.
Well, I'm worried if that was your real Gran, was that just the real Jory?
That's why I'm saying I don't think any of it's real.
Do you think people are trying to manipulate our dreams?
No, I don't think they're trying to manipulate our dreams. I think that was one of my fears, and so like that's what we saw. Like in the same way that like Macklin, I don't know, whatever that was about. Like Ovi's is easier.
Whatever
Like
the fuck.
Ovi was afraid of like embarrassing himself and not like measuring up. Like
True.
what if that's what
Yeah.
mine just was too?
I think if you mean this guy had a game show bell, it would be ringing right now with the old hopes and fears thing we figured out.
Ding, ding.
I'm just saying, I don't know that was my real grandma. It was super chill of her to give us some advice, though, even if she was just a fake grandma.
Okay.
Via insults.
Well, that does make me feel a little bit better about her.
But like I didn't get advice. Like I was trying to figure out about like where we found like all these things, and Yumi in the Sky didn't give me any of that
Well,
information.
didn't you
but your
didn't
Hornet
you
gave you a lot of
succeed-
information.
Hornet.
I pray to
Did not
Yumi
know
in
where
the
you were going
sky
with that.
3 times a day.
You're Hornet. got it. Hornet. Got it.
Your whole self.
I don't know. I think we got some information. I knew that all those objects combined with one person would do something massive. I don't think I connected with like turn into a dragon.
Yeah, that wasn't what I thought the end game was.
Okay. Well, when the day comes, I will relinquish.
Remember that
my
time we
trust.
spent over a year not doing the thing that Jimmy just really wanted us to do?
About that real quick, I did sort of promise Laureen that she could come with us to the negative plane because
You told her about it?
What, we
Here's-
got a friend?
here's the thing. We did. We got a friend. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Laureen. She is
Can I bring a
already
+1?
an expert on it. She knows that it will kill us immediately when we get there, and she has a way to like protect us and keep us alive to do the mission. she just wants to experience it herself as well, since she spent her whole life researching it.
But why?
That seems super logical.
Gareth, you
I mean,
already
that's
brought a +1
Cool.
one time.
Maybe next time you
By accident.
promise to take people on our adventures, you could just give us a quick consult real quick.
I think that's incredibly accurate and appropriate, and I apologize. It was I found myself a little bit outmaneuvered by her. I'm not gonna lie. It was
Well,
it was
she's a
embarrassing.
tricky bitch.
I will say
Cheers.
maybe that's some good Tap Pack homework, is that we all just go and find a +1, a little friend, a little ally.
Well,
I
y'all
got
want to
3
go
Jordans.
rescue my fucking ally.
We gotta
Oh,
go
right,
and
that
then-
guy.
Are you sure you want to do that before we have the time?
Bracken is definitely on the to-do list. He just keeps getting
Yeah, he
usurped
is.
by...
Right,
Got
it's
it.
like when you put in like an IT ticket, and it's gonna take a while for them to get to it.
Yeah, but like someone's seen it and has assigned it to the Tap Pack.
So we're at time.
Shoot. It's just my water and it's spilling.
It's the worst.
Whoa.
It's fine. It's all good. It's fine.
Ever was, by the
You
way.
keep wrapping up and I will.
Are we gonna open the rest of these doors next time, though?
No, I think we're done. Yeah.
I think we should open more doors. I mean, we learned a thing about
Very-
Viore.
Varric?
If you would like to, I would be happy to save this. Y'all can continue. I will let you decide when the Dreamscape is over. You have time. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors left. If that's where
Why
you want to
would we
pick
not?
up
I'm kind
next
of
ones.
interested in that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Then that's where we'll pick up. And when the Dreamscape is over, then we'll go visit Ethereal Plane, see what's happening there. I feel like there's 3 possible options y'all have discussed. One is going to rescue Bracken from the negative plane. One is going to visit Kalnan Singors in the astral plane. And one is to go back in time and try to get the Vitae Prius, the staff of Lorehold in the past. Is there any other objective I should prepare for?
Fight a demigod, maybe, I guess?
No, he's also in the negative plane, so we could like...
No, he's not.
He's not? Oh, he's obviously...
He's actually way deep in Witherbloom campus, slowly making his way to Strixhaven.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. I thought we could like peek...
And you all now know the Demigod Titan is different than Professor Spade of Threes.
Yes,
Yes.
we did.
I
we
could
did
set
see
up a
that.
snare
Draw
And,
three.
for the demigod.
Just like a level 1 snare, I just do 2 of those and he's stuck for at least 10 turns.
She's out like putting bear
That ought to
traps.
slow him down at least a couple days.
Just months, for months, setting up all of these traps.
Just narratively
Going through
is
rope
stuck
like there's
until
no
we get
tomorrow.
to that.
Let's do a real like Home Alone heist
We'll
and
need
just
a
set
Spear
up
of
all these.
Annihilation.
Yes.
Okay. Which you
Okay,
can get.
Jimmy, though,
Negative plane.
that gives me an idea. Not right now because we're in the middle of a thing, but what if at some point around Christmas time we do a co-DM for a Home Alone heist, a one-off or like a couple weeks long Home Alone heist.
Like write it and like just take a break from
You're
Strixhaven and do
giving him
that.
lots of work.
That'd be so much fun.
Not right now because that would give us like 5 minutes to do it. But wouldn't that be fun to do a Home Alone
Yes.
D&D?
Yes.
Interesting.
It would
Yeah?
be.
Yeah.
Do you want to lead it?
Can
I mean,
I?
I could investigate that if you wanted to play
If
it.
you want to write the story, I'll take care of the rules and mechanics and stuff.
Okay. Remember that I'm also in a master's program right now, so we're gonna maybe need to make that a
Next
2025 vibe.
Christmas.
Okay.
Great.
I'm definitely going to be a member of the Wet Bandits.
All right. So
Yeah, we
in
could do teams.